Hey mama friends, how are you? Happy Wednesday. It's time to chat about toxin-free cleaning made simple. This is one of my favorite topics actually. I don't know why I don't talk about it more often, but I have been doing this ditching and switching in my house for many years now. In fact, I'm actually done with it. So we rarely use any things that have any toxic ingredients in them. But I still love talking about it because it's such a big deal for your health, for the health of your kids, your family, to be aware of what's inside of your cleaners that are inside your home. So it's not always just about the oils, but it's about the products that we put on our skin, lotions, things that we put on our body, makeup, hair care, cleaners, detergents. Dryer sheets are a very big one that has a lot of toxins in it. So let's dive into why that's so important, that you know exactly what's in your cleaners and how it can affect your health. What's the problem with it is, I think, is that we're always like, well, why don't we just grab the stuff that's in the store because it's safe, right? But sadly, it's not. And if you look at the list of ingredients that you have on any cleaners in your bathroom and in your kitchen, those are probably the main areas where you store your cleaners. You might be like, what the heck is this stuff? Because first of all, we can't even pronounce most of them. But we do every day use these products that we're not really sure what those things even are and what those chemicals do to our body, to our health, potential sensitivities, allergies, all those things. And we actually not only putting those things on our skin, but we're also breathing them in. And many of them contain damaging chemicals. So here's a crazy statistic for you that doesn't have to do with cleaners necessarily, but it all comes together in like the same big pile for me. The average woman puts over 300 toxic chemicals on her body before even breakfast starts. So that's through makeup, shampoo, conditioner, lotions, body wash, any kind of soap, any facial care, skincare routines, maybe even nail polish, things like that. So 300 different toxics because there's that many in each of these products. So they just add up and pile up. And as much as a good thing done consistently can compound over time, obviously a bad thing done consistently can also compound over time. And it can really harm our health. For women specifically, all these things can harm our hormonal system, the endocrine system, and just in general for everyone. There's a lot of things that can cause cancer out there, as well as allergies or just skin sensitivities. And those things are enough to be super, super annoying, right? And sometimes even dangerous when the skin breaks out and you have a rash and you don't know where it's coming from. But it goes way beyond that, and allergies are a big deal now. And you will notice that once you switch to using, essential oils for not only your cleaning, but also for your whole body care, that your body is actually designed to not have all those issues that you might be facing right now. And it can show itself it can manifest in small little areas, like, okay, maybe you don't get as much or good sleep that you used to get or that you want to get. Or maybe, you have a little annoying scratch in your throat or cough, but you just like, oh yeah, it's no big deal. But those things could be signs that, you have a very heavy toxic load from things that you're putting in your body, that you breathe in from your cleaners, and things like that you use in your home daily. We're not even going to scratch the surface of candles because that's a whole different topic that we usually talk about during the wintertime and during the fall time when everybody loves to put like their scented candles out and things like that. So let's skip that one for now because that's a whole class on its own. But the problem with these products that are not necessarily the safest is that a lot of them are called green cleaners, and even those are not safe. not always. So I'm not saying that there's not other products out there in the stores, but then also you may have noticed that the price tag of the actual really high quality good cleaners is through the roof. And it's like, wow, how can I sustain that? That's just insane. Why is this so expensive? So let's talk about that. First of all, though, I have a small list of just a few of the ingredients that are potentially harmful that are lurking in almost every conventional cleaning product out there. And it starts with formaldehyde, which is a known carcinogen causing cancer. Then there is SLS, which stands for sodium lauryl sulfate, and SLES. In most products, these are that they're in. It's a surfactant, meaning that it makes like the suds and the bubbles in your shampoo and in your body wash mostly, but also in your dish soap, and any kinds of soaps that you use in your home. And they are synthetically derived and have the potential to cause skin irritation. Then we have triclosan, which is in any kind of antibacterial like soaps and lotions and things like that. Also hand sanitizers oftentimes can affect the thyroid and the endocrine system. So it's a hormonal disruptor, which is really bad, especially for us women. And then the last one on this list, and this is a very shortened list, is fragrance. And it doesn't have to be. This is a problem with fragrance in pretty much everything that contains fragrance. If you look on the back, you'll see the word fragrance, and that's it. The reason for that is that it doesn't have to be disclosed specifically which kinds, what kind of fragrance is in there, and also how many. It can be like hundreds of fragrances in just one product, and they don't have to disclose it because it's considered a trade secret. So people or companies just put a bunch of fragrance in there that are potentially linked to cancer, reproductive issues, allergies, and sensitivities. And I'm just like, you know what? We can use oils, they smell amazing, and we can just skip the problem with the fragrances altogether. Now, these are just a few ingredients that you really want to avoid when it comes to bringing products into your home. But that's already exhausting to me just to keep track of that, and also to knowing what they mean when I look at the back of a label, right? So you have the label, and you have the ingredients right here. You have to know, what is that? Is that safe? Is it not safe? There's apps to scan. You can do that too. It's called Think Dirty if you really want to be sure about a product. But instead of wondering and reading all the labels, you can also just switch to a better way, because there is a better way, and I've found a better way. Many of my friends and other people out there are swearing by Young Living's Thieves cleaner, and that's the one I want to talk about today. It's a plant-based and super concentrated cleaner that can literally be used on any surface. And I brought my bottle of Thieves cleaner right here so you can see the size of it. So it doesn't look very big, but it does have almost 15 ounces in here. The coolest part is that you can literally make a ton of I'm going to give you the exact number, but you can make a ton of these 16-ounce cleaning spray bottles with just this one little bottle. So this bottle will last you months, okay? I clean everything in my house with this, everything. Bathrooms, kitchen floor, kitchen counters. In fact, I just cut some chicken earlier because I was making some soup, and wherever that chicken juice went a little bit, you just spray this on there, leave it on for just a little bit, and you can wipe it off, and it's safe. It kills the germs on there from the chicken. It's completely amazing. It absolutely amazes me. In fact, there's a video, I need to find that video. There was a YouTube video from a couple of years ago where somebody's actually doing a test strip on the countertop as far as the contamination, and they clean it with conventional cleaner, even an antibacterial type, which would contain the triclosan. And then they did it with Thieves cleaner, and it was cleaner with the Thieves cleaner than with the antibacterial conventional cleaner, which is like a couple dollars per bottle. So that was insane to me. But we also go on floors, furniture. There's recipes to make a furniture cleaner. Like if you have wood furniture that you want to treat a certain way, there's recipes for that to make sure to actually condition it as well. Toys for kids, perfect because it's toxin free, so it's awesome to clean any toys and things that they touch and potentially even put in their mouth with that. Carpets, Mirrors, I love to clean mirrors and glass with Thieves Cleaner because it literally leaves no residue, no streaks, nothing. Wood, walls, and like whatever else you can find. If you're looking into my little Thieves quick class that I have live right now on the link in my bio, when you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see a testimonial from somebody who cleaned their wet dry erase board with Thieves Cleaner because the eraser was not doing a good job and it all came off. So that is pretty amazing. I have never had an issue with Thieves Cleaner. So yes, obviously you can also test it somewhere if you're feeling like, oh, I'm not sure if this is going to be fine, but I have never had any issues with like fading or, anything being damaged by Thieves Cleaner. It's literally my cleaner for everything. It's safe around kids, pets. It only has natural occurring surfactants in it, all derived from like coconut and coconut sugars. So it's extremely powerful. I have had people who were like, wow, why did I wait so long? In fact, actually, I'm one of these people who are like, why did I wait so long to actually try this cleaner? Because in the beginning, I was like, you know what? I got cleaners. I'm good. I got into this company for the oils. I don't need the cleaner. I'm fine. And people kept telling me, no, you're not fine. You got to get this cleaner because and I honestly, I was like, but it's $22 for this bottle. Like, I'm not going to spend that on a cleaner. Hear me out. Because I had to hear somebody out and I was like blown away, right? It is ultra concentrated, like I just said. And all you have to do is add one little capful of this. So you just fill this up. Look how yuck. I've had this bottle for a while. So all the cleaner that like kind of gets caught here, I didn't wipe it off. So yeah, sorry about that. It's just disgusting. But it smells great because you guys, this smells like Christmas. Okay, if you needed another reason for this to be amazing, it smells cinnamony and minty, and it's amazing. You can also kind of add some more oils to it if you wanted to make it like a spring-inspired one. You add some lavender, maybe some geranium or some joy, or some lemongrass, whatever in there. But you can also make it a fall cleaner by adding more cinnamon, maybe some orange. It's like the pumpkin spice kind of a mix. It's amazing. Like, you can do all kinds of stuff. But straight out of the bottle, it smells like Christmas to me. So you pour a little capful in there, add your cap into your bottle, fill it up with water, and you are done. That is all you need to do. And when you do that, this bottle will give you 28 of these, which brings it to, hang on, I wrote it down to make sure, 84 cents a piece. Give me one cleaner that you find in a store that is completely safe, where you know you could like lick it and it'd be okay. And that costs 84 cents for one full bottle of spray cleaner. I guarantee you can't find that. And that alone, to me, is a reason to switch to this. And that's what I finally, when the light bulb went off, I was like, oh yeah, I'll pay $22 now. And then I won't have to buy another cleaner for, 6 months, which is exactly what happens. So I always have an extra one just in case, and I always make these for people that are local to me because I just love it so much. And I'm like, here, you just take an entire bottle because it's 84 freaking cents and I have another bottle under my sink, and you need to try it because it's the best freaking cleaner out there. So that's it. 84 cents for one bottle of cleaner. Try to find something better out there that is actually just as safe. You won't. So this is it right here. If you want to know more about Thieves Cleaner, like ingredients and things like that, you can go into the link in my bio. There's a quick click class for Thieves Cleaner. It's open this week, so you can hop in there whenever whenever you have the time, and just scroll yourself through. At the very bottom, you'll see the Thieves Cleaner spotlight. You can go in there. There's a bunch of information. There's tons of info in there. If you just want to skim it, it'll take you a couple of minutes to get the information that you need. And then you have a button there that gives you the option to buy Thieves Cleaner today. Now, I wanted to really quickly touch on two more things that I think is really are really fun, and these are actually two freebies that I have for you that you can download today. One is a spring cleaning cheat sheet, and it has 7 recipes on it that you can use Thieves cleaner with to make for your home for your spring cleaning, which is amazing. So go make sure you get your bottle of Thieves cleaner and then download your freebie. There's the all-purpose cleaner, of course, that I just explained to you. You can also add vinegar to that, by the way. If you're feeling like you like cleaning with vinegar, you like that smell and stuff, you can totally add that too. There's a glass cleaner, which adds some lemon as well to it. Then there's a degreaser. So those are just, sometimes they have different concentrations to make the cleaner. There's a rug refresher, which includes baking soda, so you can actually just shake that out onto your rug and then vacuum it up after you let it sit for a little while. Smells so good. You can also add some more oils into that as well. There's a wood polish, which includes olive oil. I just mentioned that briefly earlier, that you can like condition the wood with your cleaner. And then there's a bathroom cleaner and a tub scrub, which is amazing. So you can just make your own scrub. Young Living does have a Thieves scrub now too, that you can just buy that if you want to skip the DIYs. I totally understand that. But these things are all so freaking easy to make. Quite honestly, between the glass cleaner and the all-purpose cleaner, I really don't make a difference. I just use the same thing and it works really well. But I love the rug refresher, and I also love the polish and the scrub. Those are super helpful for the bathroom, and obviously for any wooden surfaces. I have a really old piece of furniture that I like to use that on, and it always makes it like shiny and look really like darker, rich. It's so good. And those spray bottles with the wood polisher that you can buy in the store, not only do they have a lot of like harmful like fumes coming out of it, but it's also really bad for the environment in general. So I don't really want to, I just want the pump sprayer. Those are much better. How to get the freebie. Oh, the second freebie. The second freebie is a spring cleaning list where you can just check off if once you've done your spring cleaning. It's just a super awesome list where everything is broken down. It even includes a day where you just don't do any of that. And you can just start it today. You can start it next week, whatever. And just get your spring cleaning knocked out with an actual list at hand, because it's so much easier to just go from top to bottom and be like, okay, I'm done. So you can get these 2 free printables from me today. All you need to do is go into the link in my bio. It's the second or the third link, which just says spring checklist freebies. Download your 2 freebies and then you're good to go. And don't forget to grab your Thieves cleaner so that you can actually make the recipes that I was just talking about. Here, let me just show you what the freebie looks like. It's right here on my iPad. It has the recipes. I know it's mirrored, but yeah, there's the recipes. And I think it's just such a fun way of getting your toxin-free journey kickstarted. Cleaner is a huge deal because you literally, with this one cleaner, you can ditch so many things in your home that you don't need, that might make you sick, that might make you feel miserable, that bring down your energy. Like there's all kinds of things that you could potentially be facing because of the things that you're using in your house. It's insane how big of a difference you're gonna feel. And then you can slowly work your way through every month. You can pick a few things that you want to replace with essential oils, with products from Young Living, and I'm going to guide you through it. And within 6 months, you're completely switched over to all alternative and toxin-free things. It's pretty amazing. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to answer them in the comments, but you can also DM me, and we'll see if there's anything else that you'd like to try out. And I'm also here to send you a sample if that's what you'd like to do before you buy it. So I will talk to you guys next week.